Hi Libra, Michele B here, speaking to you from the marina. How is Mercury Retrograde going to be affecting your love life? And what kind of advice do we have for you? Stay tuned, we'll get started. Okay there, Libra. Let's stir up some cards and find out what you need to know. I am parked at the marina in Bellingham, Washington on Memorial Day, just as Mercury Retrograde is kicking off. I'm in a good mood today. Things are going pretty good because I'm just like doing my own thing. When I'm just doing my own thing, just kind of working on things that I love, I just bliss out and I'm so happy. So yeah, I'm here in my lovely pickup, my 97 F-150 that I have a bed in the back and I have the kitchen back there, and I'm just, like, I set myself up a little studio so I can park in pretty places and just enjoy the view. And woo, look at this. Enjoy the view and the peace and quiet and do what I need to do. And I'm just like totally happy. Enough about me, right? Let's go ahead and get started. What's up with that guy? The communication card, the Ace of Swords. Someone has a bone to pick with somebody else. Someone needs to say something. I feel like there's something that you've been suppressing that needs to come out now. Because the thing that happens in retrogrades, it's like you're looking back on what happened in the last 3 months and you're like, you know, the thing that happened, I need to talk to you about it. There's something that you did or something that happened in my life. There's something regarding our relationship that happened like in the last 3 months that I need to talk to you about because it's still bothering me. I can't just let it go. My intuition is saying like I can't be happy. So these are both moving forward energies. Even though we're thinking about some things that happened in the past, we are moving forward based on the information from that. Let's get one more clarifier to just, come on, give me a good story here. It starts out vague and I bring it back in. It definitely has something to do with how things are going. Someone else having control over the income. Someone else having control of how the resources go, the household. I mean, this stuff affects it. It's not. It's unfortunately when we're in a relationship with someone else and we're integrating our lives, the economic resources become a deal breaker. And we like to say, oh, money's nothing. We want to just pretend that everything's hunky-dory. It's a big deal. It's a big deal, honey. You know it too. And I feel like in this case, for those of you who resonate with this, it's not going to be for everybody. If it's not, just let it go, move on. But in this case, there is an issue with the other person having greater control of the resources, greater control of the money, greater control of the household than you do. You might be making more money, but it's like their place and you've been staying at it, that kind of thing. Or, I can think of a myriad of scenarios. It's just like they have more control than you do. And it's left you in a feeling like you feel like you want a little bit more control so you feel better about making your own choices. And that's one of the reasons that, especially in the position of feminine, that's one of the reasons that we had women going back to work, had feminism in the first place, is because we needed greater control of our economic autonomy. It wasn't about turning women into men. It was about allowing us to have our own autonomy, to be able to make our own choices and do what we wanted to do in our own lives, in partnership with the masculine. So we want to be in partnership with the masculine, and that can be very challenging. Even if I get the feeling from this masculine that they're not trying to use it as leverage against you, because it's not in the reverse, right? They're not trying to use it against you. It's just that you don't feel totally safe. And it could be something that happened. I know this is the case for myself. The story for myself when in my childhood was that my father, who we as feminines, we often associate our partners with our attachment styles are there's some stuff going on from our childhood and who we had a wonkier vibe with. And for me, it was my father. And so that comes up in my attachment styles and my relationships. Anyway, if my father did something for me, it never came without strings. I had to make him happy in some way. So I feel like that might be the case for you, that if your partner is got greater control, that means that you have to like keep them happy in some way, and it's unsettling. Even though your intentions are good, it's unsettling for you to be in that position. And so what is the solution? Let's get to it real quick so that we don't have to go on and on with this reading for too long. Just want to make sure that you hear that I can see your story when I clarify it like that. Look at that. You were working on something and you're itchy and antsy about it, but you do have to be patient about that. Yeah, so I feel like the vibe, like where I'm going in with the vibe that we were in when we were addressing an issue, the vibe is that you want to talk about this with your partner because like you're worried. It's okay, you're worried and you want to talk to them about it, but really what it comes down to is that it's just the energies like flow and wane, right? Just like the tides. So the energies for your own economic viability are they, for a while they were moving forward and then they'll pull back. It's still going forward. You just can't see how it's going forward at this moment, and you have to be patient. So you're watching it grow and you're being told, don't jump the gun, take it easy. Things are going to work out for you, sweetie. Well, that was pretty simple. Because that guy's the card, that Seven of Pentacles guy, he's not working hard. He's hardly working. He's not stressing out. He's watching his crops. He's watching his crops flourish. And I see that your partner cares, right? It's just an uneasy feeling for you because of your own stuff, your own baggage, your own stuff. And that's something you might want to consider just talking about with your partner. I just want to let you know, this is like, break open that shell, take off the mask, and be like, I just want to let you know that I would like to be as economically independent as you are, and I want to work on that. And if I act really weird, it's because I'm not comfortable with our situation. But I want to improve that. I want to do better. And that's going to be good for your relationship all in all, okay? I do want to improve. And, they might be like, oh, sweetie, it's okay. Like, everything's fine. Or maybe they'll be relieved that you're trying to work on it. Just express it to them. Because that communication card is here. So when you do, just be like, they're not trying to be mean to you, so treat them with respect and be respectable. And just be like, I'm just feeling weird because of our economic imbalance. And that's all there is to it, right? And I think everything's going to be okay with it. There's nothing negative in these cards. It's just normal stuff that comes up in relationships. So this is where I'm going to leave it. I love you, Libra. Make sure and check out your weekly messages. And I do them every Saturday. I send out your weekly messages. And then also I've already posted your June monthly reading. It's all ready to go. Just go to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Love ya.